Sitting straight, cross-legged, your hands in your lap, right hand on top of the left, tips of the thumbs touching, making kind of a triangle, resting in front of your navel, and then sitting up straight, but relaxed, so not clenching any muscles, just being perfectly balanced, not falling to the front or back, right or left, just kind of balanced. And centered, so gravity's pulling you directly down towards the center of the earth. And this crown of your head. So there's a straight line from the crown of your head down to the base of your spine. And then, so relax. Bring your attention within, and then focus on the object of meditation. Either your breath, or your mind, or a visualized image. And let go of any other thoughts. So any other thoughts then are a distraction in relation to the object of meditation. So for a couple minutes, just try to focus your mind on one object. And as you see your attention wandering, then let those thoughts or that kind of wandering attention go, and bring your attention back to the object of meditation. Try to hold it there for as long as possible. So then generate a positive motivation. So try to think of the most positive reason you can for engaging in this session. So try to think about, you can bring the things, there's many different ways to generate motivation, but basically, one way is to just bring to mind, first your own well-being, in this life, also in future lives. So I think whatever I do during the session may contribute towards my own well-being in this life and future lives. And then think about the well-being of others. So as many others as you can. So begin with those closest to you, your family and friends, siblings, parents, so forth, and then expanding outward to friends, close friends, distant friends, and strangers. And then even those who have the most difficulty generating a sense of concern for, whether it be animals or beings and spirits, or people you really don't like, people who you just tend not to like. And also try to generate a sense of concern for them, thinking whatever I do now in this session may contribute towards all of their welfare as well. Their welfare, not only in this life, also in future lives, up to the highest state of well-being that is possible. Whatever that might be in the world. I think. And bring about the happiness of myself and all the other sentient beings, all the animals, all the hell beings, all the hungry ghosts, all the other human beings in this world, other world systems, all the gods and demigods. So then if you can, especially in the context of the text we're studying today, A Guide to the Bodhisattva's Way of Life, then try to generate the attitude of the Bodhisattva, called Bodhicitta, the mind aspiring to a full enlightenment. So if you can, think as well that in order to achieve the welfare, the highest welfare of all sentient beings, then I must also achieve the highest welfare of myself, to give the greatest possible benefit of the sentient beings. Then I must achieve the perfection of all positive qualities, and the elimination of all faults, all obscurations, all negative attitudes, and their seeds and their imprints. So in short, I must achieve the state of full enlightenment. So for that purpose, to achieve my own full enlightenment, in order that I can perfectly serve other sentient beings, then I'll engage in this session. So if you can, authentically generate that attitude. If you can't, that's okay. That's okay. So then whatever motivation we've generated, then we can, of course, we're all limited in our knowledge, our wisdom, our abilities, so we can always get help of an inspiring and skilled teacher. So therefore, if you like, you can visualize Shakyamuni Buddha in the space in front of you, thinking that he's the embodiment of all holy beings, all enlightened beings, and the embodiment of all of one's own teachers, and it's inseparable from one's own spiritual teachers. So if you like, you visualize Shakyamuni Buddha in the space in front of you, on a golden throne, embellished with jewels, supported by 8 lions, 8 snow lions, or 4 elephants, whichever way you like. Upon that is a lotus blossom that's fully open. Upon that is a sun disk and a moon disk, representing wisdom and compassion. The lotus represents renunciation in this case. And upon those, so upon this throne with lotus, sun, and moon disk, says Shakyamuni Buddha, and he looks upon you with great affection. Golden light rays radiate out from every part of his body, throughout the universe, blessing all sentient beings. And also light rays radiate into you, purifying you of all negative karma and afflictive emotions and your seeds, and blessing you to generate all positive qualities. So then if you like, with the mind of faith, then we can recite Shakyamuni Buddha's name mantra 3 times as a way of going for refuge. Today discussing the Bodhisattva's Guide to the Bodhisattva's Way of Life. You can turn the fan on.
It's behind you.
Guide to the Bodhisattva's Way of Life. So let's look at the table of contents first, as well as just kind of reviewing what's gone before. So just looking at the table of contents, there are 6 chapters in the Guide to the Bodhisattva's Way of Life. So the first chapter is talking about the benefits of the awakening mind. Does everybody remember what the awakening mind is? Everybody clear? What Bodhicitta is? Yeah? Okay, good. I think, yeah. You know? No? Okay. Bodhicitta, well, if you look at the etymology, Bodhicitta, chitta means mind in Sanskrit. Chitta is mind. Bodhi is enlightenment, meaning like fully open, fully awakened. So Bodhicitta is the mind which is striving to achieve enlightenment, basically. Like that. But the purpose of striving to achieve enlightenment is not selfish. It's not just for one's own aims, but in order to benefit other sentient beings. Like that, if the purpose isn't to benefit others, and it's just to achieve enlightenment for me, myself, and I, then it's not really bodhicitta. It's just like, just some kind of form of egotism. So bodhicitta is the mind striving to perfect. So enlightenment means the perfection of all our positive qualities and the elimination of all faults. All of our ignorance, all of our anger, all of our jealousy, all of our low self-esteem. So elimination of all faults and the perfection of all positive qualities, like confidence, generosity, patience, wisdom, joyous energy, and so forth. So perfect all of those positive qualities. Why? In order to serve other sentient beings, right? In order to help others. So the first chapter here is talking about the benefits of having that attitude. Right? The benefits of having this attitude with this long-term goal, right, of achieving enlightenment, so that I can work for the welfare of other sentient beings. So one benefit is that when it's such a positive attitude that just by having it for 1 second, you create massive amounts of merit. Right? So you create the causes for happiness for yourself, and of course, when you're happy, you're much more able to benefit, to bring happiness for others. So you become a source of happiness for others around you as well. And also, you automatically refrain from harming others, so you give others the protection from harm that you yourself would give them if you were angry or if you didn't care about them. Right? So if we didn't care about others, it leads us into doing things that harm others, thinking, oh, it's okay, we make excuses. But if we have the sincere wish to benefit others, then of course we think, oh, I should not harm them. Right? As a basis for benefiting, of course, we should first not harm. So when we have the mind not to harm others, in that way we're protecting others from what? From harm, right? From the harm that we would give them. And not to mention, of course, if we can protect others from harm that others give them, that's also good. So then other people like to be around us. They trust us. They feel at peace around us. So by having this attitude, we bring peace to the world, and we become closer to enlightenment. Right? Moment by moment, we come closer to enlightenment, and so we protect ourselves from falling into more miserable states of being in this life and future life by having this attitude. So the first chapter is talking about all these benefits of bodhicitta. Of course, the ultimate benefit is eventually we become enlightened. Okay? So what does that mean, that we become enlightened? How is that beneficial? Well, for us, it's like the highest state of happiness we could possibly enjoy. But the purpose, of course, is not just for our own welfare. Think about, Shakyamuni Buddha was one person who lived in India 2,600 years. Think about how many millions and millions and millions of people have benefited from that one person's actions in one life. Of course, not just in one life, or many lifetimes, but in that one life, appearing as this, as a prince of a small kingdom in North India, and then meditating, then achieving this incredible state of realization, and then teaching what he realized to others. Then for how many generations has that been? Like 1,000. If you think every generation is like 20 years, 1,300 generations of people. Right? Each of them with first maybe tens of thousands, then hundreds of thousands, now millions of people in the world benefit from his good advice that he gave. And the example he set. So we can become like that, is what he said. We can each become like that kind of person and appear in the future, appear in some world system and teach the path we realized over countless lifetimes, and then millions of people can benefit. Right? So all that benefit that even one person, the benefit that you receive from Shantideva Buddha's teachings is like just an example of the benefit that millions of people can receive from you in the future if you become a Buddha. Right? So all that is the benefit of this awakening mind. So then the second chapter is disclosure of wrongdoing. So it's like as a big obstacle for our progress on the spiritual path is negative karma that we've accumulated in the past. The baggage, like the baggage of all the harmful actions we've done. Things harmful to ourselves, things that are harmful to others, like lying, cheating, and stealing, and deceiving other people, and insulting, and belittling, and all kinds of harmful things we've done, like in this life and in previous lives. There's still like a residue of that kind